Welcome back to Misery 2.0, where, well, enjoy the jagged edges around everything, and the near crashes. Yeah. Although in-game anti-aliasing provided absolutely zero issues whatsoever during the first session, anytime I tried to do anything after that, it's been causing major issues. And I can't, I'm just kind of wandering around the boat, forgetting where I am. Also forgetting to go wireless before starting again. Sorry. Yeah, I tried the Sweet Effects thingamabobber, and after a bit of dicking around, hey, guess what? DxTory won't hook into the program anymore, so fuck that noise. Terrible. There's no point in, you know, injecting anti-aliasing like that if you can't even see it. Exhausted? Come on. Because my stamina is terrible. I think I sold the rat skeevers as well. Damn. Let's just pop one of these. So yeah, I myself am running the NVIDIA control panel, FXAA, which will, of course, not show up for you. Which is unfortunate, but that's the way things go. Anyway, what am I going to do? Let's go for this again. I really want to snipe them out. They should be a bit easier than the mercs anyway. And, you know, get the loot. I've been doing a little bit of playing off camera, as you can probably tell, and a little bit of exploiting the whole glitch involving, buying and selling these. As long as it's in the game, I'm gonna use it. Not too much. I used it enough to repair some weapons, buy a new suit. I made sure to dial it back on the suit at the very least, you know. I was considering going all the way up to a sunrise suit, but I decided no, that's way too cheap. I'm being cheap enough as it is doing this, but hey. You know, honestly, if mercs are going to see me through solid walls and start shooting when I try to sneak up on them, I'm going to cheese my way into a slightly better suit. It's only fair. One thing works stupidly, I'll work stupidly back. Of course, I am carrying way too much stuff. I forgot to drop some of it off in the Skadovsk, but whatever. I'm not going to go back to, you know, put it anywhere. If I find a stash box, I'll probably, I don't know, maybe put a pistol somewhere. Maybe put... Nah, I'll probably keep this, if only because of the horrible state of this. Now, let's see. For now... Yeah, this looks like a decent loadout for now. Desert Eagle, that I'm assuming is going to be a bit better. Or decent, at the very least. As a secondary. And, you know, run the old Mosin. Or the Moist Nugget, I've seen it mentioned as on the ModDB forums, because it's so horribly ineffective as of right now. Hopefully it'll be better after the patch, but who knows. Apparently you have to start a brand new game for the patch to be fully effective, so maybe I'll just, you know, start a new one with the Assaulter kit. I mean, Assaulter is a bit closer to my general playstyle anyway, so I suppose it wouldn't hurt too much to, you know, change things around to something I'm a bit more competent at, let's say. Of course, the added difficulty and challenge of doing something different is, you know, something I'll miss. Uranium round, that's... what? Okay. Those are Snorks, hello. Those are horrible, horrifying sounds, Jesus. Oh, come on, get out of here. Leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you damn mutants. I'm really not liking these huge, humongous pauses I'm getting here when I'm hitting the quick save key either. I suppose... I don't remember, to be honest, if such a thing happens or not. But, I'm going to assume that you can actually do stuff in the menus in, these more recent versions of, the X-Ray engine. You know, being able to save and work in stuff while recording, in the menus and stuff, while recording without the game crashing. Really have no idea why it's chugging like this so much, honestly. Did the whole affinity fix, so I'm making sure it's absolutely using all 4 cores. You know, I just don't... I do actually remember somebody mentioning that they increased the switch distance for the AI for some reason. I think I'll have to go and tweak that myself at some point, unless the patch changes it for me. Because if that's causing, you know, all this chugging, then what the hell's the point of having it boosted so high? I don't exactly have a, you know, low-end PC here. It's not exactly, you know, dual SLI 690s or anything ridiculous like that, but it's not, yeah, a toaster. Campfire with nobody around it. That's not something you see very often in Call of Pripyat. Or even Clear Sky, for that matter. Okay, I need to head that way once I get up to the road. Hoping and assuming that the bandits will, indeed, have some good loot on them. Not that I can carry that much, because once again, I forgot to put a lot of my stuff away. Oh, and the energy drink is already gone. What to do? I think I sold my rat skewers for... Skewers, not skeevers. For a little bit of... Did it just become foggy? I wasn't paying attention. Great. I sold those for some, stuff. I guess I'll just go with Beard's Tea. That ought to take care of the hunger nicely enough. Fucking Alt-Tab. How did that even happen? I did the key sequence backwards. Fuck. Oh, and now it's raining. Brilliant. Also, how is it 16 o'clock already? Alright, I did some weapon maintenance with some repair kits. I guess that took a while. Damn. Also, yeah, I did eventually, I think I kind of noticed it, in a way, back in the first session, but didn't really say anything, but this is most definitely, mischambered currently. That's the old AK round, not, I think Mazen is supposed to run 7.62 by 54 or something to that effect. Oh, you... Oh, come on now, seriously? I know I'm missing a lot of shots here, but... Really, the first shot should have killed him... Really, he's still alive. Still alive. And he can do that. That's bullshit, seriously. And of course, he's got nothing useful on him. Why would he? That's bullshit. The first shot hit him close enough to the head that he should have died. Now, because I've been informed that first aid kits are actually kind of terrible, Well, I mean, I figured that out myself, but, you know, they're meant to heal slowly over time. Just like the whole, fade to black, wait a few in-game hours, and, well, presumably in-game minutes, and, apply sort of thing. It's not meant for combat. This is what the stim packs are for. See, I've got a... There we go. Improvised stim pack. That'll be good for combat. Okay, getting close. And admittedly, I am completely assuming that the bandits are going to be there. I hope this is fixed as well. See, I'm pressed... Wait, what the hell? Yeah, it seems stamina loss is identical between the jogging mode and the walking mode. That doesn't seem right at all. Man, I really do wish I had a proper microphone stand. It seems kind of, not even kind of, but really awkward the way I'm doing this currently. Like, every time I'm speaking, I'm leaning my head over to the left to where I've got the microphone station. Oh, yeah, of course the truck is, irradiated. It's been so long since I played Call of Pripyat in any form, I've forgotten where everything is irradiated. That's kind of annoying, considering one of the biggest tactics suggested by people on ModDB is, get on a rock or something every time you fight mutants. Fucking hell, where did this stupid bitch come from? Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright, so I had another one of those fucking wonderful, try to stop the recording. DxTory won't stop recording. Then it, you know, won't hook into the program when I shut it down and reboot it. And then the game crashes, sort of, sequences of events there. It's wonderful. Though I did... Whoa! Fucking boar or something around here. Notice how much smoother it is right now, though. No constant stream of stuttering. I mean, I am losing some frames here because the rain started. But, well, I got fed up. Went into the, game data files. Went into the A-Life LTX file and gave the modders the big middle finger when they said, "Ooh, everything is tuned for 350 meters or above." I mean, there's absolutely zero reason to render or run actively A-Life profiles more than double the distance away from where it is in vanilla. Of course, there's still going to be some stutters from time to time, but that's the engine being ridiculous. Yeah, dropped it down to vanilla's 150. If it breaks a script, well, their script sucked anyway. That's the way it's going to be. That's the way it is. Let me just pop one of these to deal with that satiety thing. Yeah, I'm not running this thing on a toaster like I was a few months ago with all the Shadow of Chernobyl mods, AMK, Oblivion Lost, Pretty Boy Story. This is a quad-core CPU running at 4.2 gigahertz, and it's having trouble loading A-Life at more than double. Let me stress that. More than double the normal distance. And for what? What purpose does that serve? Other than to slow down the computer? To brag that somebody on the development team apparently has an octa-core computer running at 12.5 gigahertz a core? I'm ranting again, but I'm tired of, you know, dying and things like that more often than not simply because, you know, it's constantly chugging. The frame rate is falling to shit. Because of bad scripting. And it looks like I'm gonna have to go even... For God's sake. How far am I gonna have to go before the game decides, oh, it's okay to walk up this surface? That's one of the big complaints I've had about Call of Pripyat's level design. Ever since playing this, just so many surfaces where in the earlier games you'd be able to walk up perfectly fine. But here you have to sometimes Bethesda glitch your way up. And other times just walk 12 miles around just to get anywhere. Also, strangely enough, I seem to be losing a lot less stamina right now. God, this is great, though. So much less stuttering. It's still being a pain in the ass every time I save. Probably because there's just so much stuff in this mod that it's pushing the engine to its very limits. Which is why it's a good thing that S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 was going to have a brand new engine. Completely brand new before it got canned. I mean, at the heart, this is an engine from, like, I believe X-Ray started roughly 2001. I'm not sure if that's a mutant I just heard, or if that was just some ambient breathing. Or, you know, dead tired of breathing exhaustedly. Or something like that. Either way, here's hoping there isn't another blind dog that takes a buckshot to the forehead, survives, and then half jumps over a fence to bite you in the nose. Who knows, maybe with a smaller switch distance, you know, I won't suddenly alert mutants that are 12 miles away from me. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Could have sworn I sold the sleeping pills. I also forgot to sell the silencer. That's great. Don't I? I guess I used up all my caffeine pills already. Yeah, let's stay away from the circus anomaly. I don't think we really need to deal with a fire poltergeist at the moment. Not when simple dogs are causing trouble. Okay, that's a bandit. Yep, I'm remembering now that this is a standard bandit hideout. I've got about 0 for cover. Got a Maz and a Gaunt that doesn't often like to do any damage. Yeah, see, I shot that guy in the head there. And what happened? All he did was slide across the ground. Did somebody just shoot an RPG at me? I seriously think that's what happened. If I could open up demo record, I would have flown over and seen